Good evening, everyone, and good evening to those people who have joined us live in our Emdad's grammar session today. We welcome you all, and just for those who have been with us in this Emdad's live online class, and I will welcome you back, and those students who are joining us and are new. Just for those students, this is Emdad's PT and IELTS language coaching center, which will help you to achieve and get good bands and good scores towards your any of the English testing system, whether it is NATI, whether it is PT, and of course, if your requirement is IELTS too. So today we are going to cover some important grammar rules. Before we start with these explanations and going through these grammar rules one by one, we normally try to cover 5 to 6 grammar rules, or 6 to 7 roughly on an average every single day. The reason behind this is we just want to make sure that you guys are, of course, learning the right strategies for cracking the English testing exams that you all are going through, but at the same time, you also want to improve your day-to-day English on a daily basis. And of course, these rules are very helpful for your PT as well as IELTS at the same time. So, forgot your name, both of you. Gurvinder? Deep. Okay, Gurvinder and Deep. Okay, so guys, do you know where to go? You need to come to our grammar link, yeah? So Emdad's grammar. So it's a bit.ly link, bit.ly, Emdad's grammar. Yeah. So even if you don't open it on the phone, we'll play it on the TV, and then it'll be a little bit easier and more convenient for you. Yeah. So today, Raj, welcome. We missed you. We thought that you're not going to come. You're an active student we have in the class here. Just change your seat, that's all. You love to be there. Hira, come this side. Why don't you sit this side? You always sit on that side. I'm bored to see you that side. Come this side, sit this side. Yeah, I mean it. Come this side. Ah, okay, so it's more convenient you sit next to the washroom, yeah? Why? Okay. Oh, for drinking water. Okay, all right. I thought something else. Okay. All right. So guys, today we are going to cover 6 new and important grammar rules. And I want your full participation here. You'll actively participate here, and you'll definitely learn a lot of things today. For those people who miss these links, that we do it on a regular basis, we do it Monday to Friday. The links are there. They are on our Facebook page, Emdad's Grammar. It's not our main page, Emdad's PT and IELTS. There's another Facebook page, Emdad's Grammar. And that's where we post these links, YouTube links, on a daily basis. And do you know how long these links are going to be there for? They are going to be there for forever. So they'll be there forever. So if you have missed any of the grammar sessions, so far, so you can go back and you can play that and you can learn. And you have any issues with any of the grammar rules, because obviously you didn't come to the class, you didn't understand, you can still ask me questions about those rules, even if we are not discussing those rules in the class. So very beneficial and very important for both of us. Now, let's come to today's, without any further ado, let's come straight away to our first grammar rule, and I'm going to write it here, and I want you guys to be just a little bit patient because I have to share this window. Okay. It's visible, yeah? So you can all have a look at the television, yeah? I think you should sit on this side. It's a little bit more easier, yeah. For you guys to just come this side. Yeah, you guys are okay. I think, Raj, you can still manage to look at the television, yeah? And let's see if other branches have connected as well. Oh, yeah, they are there. Okay, so today's first grammar rule, and I'm going to type a sentence here. The sentence is this. Can you all solve this, everyone, and tell me what is the answer? Read it 2-3 times and think about it and tell me what do you think the answer is for this particular sentence. So I've given you 2 options here. Let's read it first. I will take some extra books in case we need them, or I'll take some extra books if we need them. Suppose, for example, we have our examination today, and me and my friend, we want to. We're prepared well enough for the exam, and we are going to our exam now at the exam center. But I'm telling my friend that, yeah, let's kuch extra kitabe lete hain. Let's take some extra books. Will I say in case we need them, or will I say if we need them? In case. How many of you think it should be in case we need them? Only Hira, yeah? And Raj. And Deep.
It depends on situations.
It depends. Deep, yeah, I forgot your name. Deep. Deep says that both of them are right. Why do you think both of them are right? Can one blank have 2 answers? Then why do you think that both of them could be right? Let him answer. Yeah.
Sometimes we question about it to someone if we need them. So I'll take these all extra books. Sometimes we say, if I will take some extra books in case we need them.
Sometimes it's a question, sometimes it's not a question. Question, but there's no question mark here.
So then in case.
Then in case, look at that. Look at this creativity, guys. Trust me, I love it. Hira, I think you were trying something with this sentence, yeah?
You already said that.
So I said my exam is fixed, yeah? Yeah. We need some extra books. So Hira goes, our exam is fixed. So if it is fixed, then we use in case. Who said with fixed you use in case? It's like sure. And if is unsure, yeah? Okay. Asad, I'm expecting an answer from you as well. Batao.
Both are right.
Both of them are right. Batao, kaise?
Go with the Hira's option.
Yeah.
If we are not sure,
Sahi.
in case we will use in case.
We'll use in case.
And if we are sure that.
Sure about what? If you're not.
If we are sure that the certain thing will happen.
Yeah.
So we use if.
Okay, all right.
When there is a surety, we use if.
When there's a surety, we use if.
When there isn't any surety, we just say in case.
We just say in case. Now, I want everybody's full attention here. Now, look at me. And everybody, this is something I want you to remember, this particular rule. Not only for this particular purpose, for your improving your reading blanks, but I want you to put it in your head for the rest of your lives, and you'll never ever make a mistake with this particular rule. The difference, because a lot of students say and think that in case and if is interchangeable, which is not. In case and if is not interchangeable at all, and you have to learn that kyun nahi hai interchangeable. For example, if we are going to an excursion, you understand excursion, picnic, yeah? So we have given this example bar. I think you should recall it by these examples. That's why we give you some particular examples, so that when you remember or you come across these sentences anywhere in the near future, you remember the rule by the example, not just by the rule. इसलिए बार example देते हैं एक particular type of example. Now, suppose we are going on to an excursion, we're going to a picnic, we're going for a picnic, and me and Asad is packing the lunch for all of us. Yeah, jitne students बैठे class में. So Asad and me are the organizers, and we said, guys, tomorrow we are going to an excursion to Great Ocean Road. Yeah, because in this country there are only 2 things. Either you work or Great Ocean Road. Yeah, so दो ही चीजें हैं इसका trip. So for example, we are going for a picnic in Great Ocean Road. So I'll say, Asad will say, sir, let's pack some extra food in case Hira comes. Suppose Hira said, I'm not going to come. I'm not going to come tomorrow in picnic. Yeah. So I would say, Asad will say, sir, let's pack some extra food in case Hira comes. Now you tell me, is this packing wala food dependent on the coming of Hira, or we have to pack it anyway? Listen to my question again. Sir, let's pack some extra food in case Hira comes. Bola to hai usne. He has already said that he's not going to come. We know he's not going to come. Let's pack some extra food in case Hira comes. Mane, will we wait for him to come or we'll pack the food anyway? We'll pack the food anyway, isn't it? This sentence is not dependent, is not a conditional statement. It's not dependent on the coming of Hira. Is it clear? Suppose I'll give you one more example and it'll be more clear. For example, Raj has got his exam. Yeah, he's got his exam tomorrow maybe. So I'll say, and in the morning Raj comes to the class and says, sir, I've got my exam. Please wish me best of luck. I said, best of luck, Raj. Yeah. Raj is about to leave. I said, wait. Raj, sir, kya hua? I'd say, Raj, there is a shopkeeper. There's a sweets shopkeeper, sweet shop next door. Yeah. So buy the sweets in case you score. Now, in this case, am I waiting for his scores or I'm telling him to buy the sweets first beforehand? Buy the sweets first. बाद में क्या पता तुम कहां भाग जाओगे, तुम आओगे नहीं आओगे, पहले स्वीट्स लाके रखो. Is it clear? So buy the sweets in case you score later on. Yeah, in case you score. In case I'm using here in this sentence, it does not depend on the second activity. It is not a conditional statement. So in case you don't have to fulfill any condition. In case is used in a sentence where you don't have to fulfill any condition. Is it clear? What if I give you another case scenario like this? It's very cloudy outside. It's very cloudy. It's very dark, very gray, and you're about to leave for work in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, early morning. Yeah, you know that it's going to rain anytime. So it's very dark and gray. So you're about to leave. The moment you're about to leave the door, your wife says, yeah, I'm picking an umbrella because I know it's about to rain. I'm picking an umbrella. My wife goes, take an umbrella if it rains. What does it mean? It means don't take it now. Only if it rains, then you take the umbrella. Now, do you see the difference between in case and if? माने अभी umbrella ना लो, जब बारिश पड़ेगा तभी umbrella लो. Is it clear? How about the same example that I used with Asad of picnic and excursion? If I change this and I say, with in case I change this, I say, Asad, yeah, let's pack some extra food if Hira comes. So don't pack the food now. If, only if, there's a condition. Only if Hira comes, then you pack the food. And if here is used as an, there's a condition that needs to be fulfilled. What is the condition? Hira's coming to the excursion is the condition. Now, are they interchangeable? They're not interchangeable at all. So in this particular sentence, now look at this. Now come to this sentence, and what do I say? What did I write here? I said, I will take some extra books in case or if we need them. Of course, both of them are right, but they are right in different ways. And what sort of ways? Now let's write it here. So if I'm writing, yeah, if I'm saying, I'll take some extra books if we need them. That means only if I need, then I will take some extra books. Is it clear? So here I have to fulfill a condition. So let's write it here. So condition, yeah. So yeah, sorry, condition, dependent on a condition. Dependent on a condition. How about if I write the same sentence by using in case? So let's write it here. Control C. Oops. Yeah. So there you go. So I replace here if with in case. In case we need them. Now I will take some extra books in case we need them means that doesn't matter whether we need them or we don't need them, we are taking the books. Is it clear? You see my point? So there we don't have to fulfill any condition. Is it clear? So we are doing the first activity anyway. So यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे? Independent of the condition. Is it clear? How easy is this? Now this is something you need to learn, guys. This is why I want you guys to remember this for the rest of your life. Difference between if and in case. Is it clear? Did you understand those? Okay, all right, easy peasy. Now let me ask, if you want, let me ask this to Jaideep. Jaideep, batao mujhe, yeah? So for example, yeah. So for example, it's a if you say something like this, the sentence says, I will memorize the special material in case I get it in the exam. See, how am I writing this? I will memorize the special material in case I get it in the exam. Mane, I will memorize it anyway. Is it clear? But if I say, I will memorize the special material if I get it in the exam, it means that let me go to the exam once, twice, or thrice. If I see the special material is coming, then in the fourth attempt, I will memorize the special material. Is it clear? Do you see the difference between these two? I hope I gave you a simple example. Now, would you ever come with your creative answers? Fixed, surety, deadline, or something like this? Thank you. Funny. Sorry, I have to open the fast. Now tell me. Tell me, guys, very quickly. Batao mujhe. Now I'm going to write a sentence. Did you understand this one, guys? Yeah? Okay, so let's write a sentence. I'm going to write a sentence here, and the sentence is, yeah. How many of you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. How many of you are single here in this class? All right, so most of you are single, not sad, yeah? Okay, all right. So let's use this example using Asad, yeah? Asad, now let's say, suppose, for example, Asad, you're going for an interview, job interview, yeah? Somebody, your boss asks you a question, maybe a boss to be or future HR department or something like this. What is your status, you know? So are you single? Are you married? Are you divorced? Are you in a de facto relationship or something like this? Or are you a student? So Asad will say, sir, I am, so let's write it here. So I am married to, with an engineer. Yeah? So rather than saying, yes, I am married, or no, I'm not married, or I'm single, so Asad goes into the details and says, my wife is and he shows it off a little, and he goes that, my wife is an engineer. Now tell me, this question is for Rohit. Rohit, you tell me, kaise Rohit? Tik-tak? Not tick anymore after looking at the sentence? Okay. All right, Rohit, tell me, I'm married to an engineer or I'm married with an engineer? Tell me, what is the answer here? Rohit goes, it should be with. Raj, what do you think? It's with, yeah? Jaideep? With? Deep? With? Gurvinder? Both of them are, देखो हमेशा both are right नहीं हो सकता. You can't use the same logic. The if and in case both are right depends on the situation. Could be you're right too. You could be right as well. Why do you think both of them are right?
Don't know what's the reason behind it.
But दिल कह रहा है, दिल से दस्तक आ रही है कि ये दोनों सही हैं. मुझे नहीं पता क्यों है, but both of them are right. Okay, all right, fine, fair enough. I forgot your names. Asif bhai. Asif bhai, tell me, which one do you think is right here? What preposition would you put here? Married to, yeah? Now, remember this thing. This is something that you want to learn, and a very important rule here. And you never ever make a mistake. Yeah, हम verbal mistake करते हैं. This is one of the common desi mistakes we end up making. Married to or marry with? Marry with or marry to? When you're talking about your partner, yeah, could be your husband, could be your wife, your partner, yeah, you will, all the preposition that you will use will always be to. Is it clear? When you're talking about your partner. So, कैसे होगा? I am married to a dentist. The dentist, in this case, the object form that I'm using here, the dentist is my partner, isn't it? So it could be something like this. She's married to a law enforcement officer. The law enforcement officer must be the partner, yeah, when you're using to. But when I write a sentence like this, I'd say, let me write it here. I am married with, this sentence is also right. I am married to is right because the next person is your partner. But when you say I am married with, the next person will never ever be your partner. The next person after it will be your kids. How odd is this? I am married with 2 kids. I'm married with 2 kids. Is it clear? How easy is this? Yeah? Look at the guttianess of this English rule. But this is how it is. So I am married to, so kaise hoga? Engineer. So I am married to, let's rephrase it. So I am married to an engineer. To is, engineer is your partner. So let's write it here. So the next person here in this case, so to with partner, aise likhte hain. So write it guys this way, it'll be easier for you. To ke baad you have your partner, yeah? So I'm married, he's married to, she's married to, there, or something like this. I am married with 2 kids means I'm married and I have 2 kids. Is it clear? So I'm married with 2 kids means I'm married to someone, someone is missing, but we've got 2 kids. Is it clear? So I'm married with 2 kids. So let's write it here. So with ke baad you use your children. Can you write both of them, please? I know it's odd, but this is how natives use the language. And that's what we need to learn. And this is very simple. For example, mujhe Punjabi seekhni hai. Am I going to go to a Gujarati to learn Punjabi? Of course, I'm going to go to a Punjabi speaker to learn Punjabi. Same thing. How do we learn these rules? Because natives use these rules. And this is how it is. Can I ever say, in this case, when I have this glass on the table, you can't ask me a question, sir, why on the table? What is the rule for this? There is no rule for this, no particular rule for this. This is how natives say the glass is on the table, it's on the table. On mane upar. Is it clear? So similarly with this rule. So to is used with the partner and with is used with the kids, with the children. Yeah, is it clear, guys? Okay, all right. Now let's come to, so far so good, we understood these rules. Yeah, let's come to grammar rule number 3. Do you know that immigration nowadays, there is a lot of, by the way, did you go through the election results? Liberals won again, yeah? So who was the representative? Scott Morrison, yeah? So Scott Morrison won again. I mean, yeah. So are you happy with this decision? Or? Victor is not happy, yeah, because we preferred Labour Party, yeah? But what can we do? Labour was a little bit lenient in terms of, if anything, if they didn't come up with something positive, but at least कोई negative भी नहीं होगा. Is it clear? अगर वो कुछ अच्छा भी नहीं करते हैं Labour Party, but कुछ बुरा भी नहीं करेंगे. But Liberal, क्या कह सकते हैं? No comment. But how about India though? The results, we're still waiting for the results. Yeah, it's on 23rd. Yeah, but I think Modi has got a good chance of winning it again, isn't it? What can we do? I mean, we can't change case scenario. Looks like, you know, Rahul Gandhi is not actually, people don't still consider him. People don't consider him as a role model. They think that he's still a lot of things to learn before he can run a country. You know, no matter how much he accuses, age factor is there as well. No, how much India, Young prime ministers, they have a very rare case when you have young prime minister running the country. So maybe they're not accepting it. Although he has improved a lot. Rahul Gandhi has improved a lot in terms of his in terms of his career in politics. But still, people don't accept him as yet. Kya keh sakte? All right, so at least, did you see the press conference that Narendra Modi did without talking anything, without saying even one single word in the press conference? And somebody asked him a question. The media person asked him a question. I want to ask you a question. If I'm allowed to, you know, the sentence you say, if I'm allowed to. Look at the secularism we have in the country. हमें allow करना पड़ रहा है. तुम मेरी इजाजत दो मुझे, मैं तुम्हें question पूछूंगा. What can we do? But anyways, some people might think that it's an act of nice gesture. It's not nice gesture. You're asking to someone who represented our country for 5 years, oh, what did you do and what is your progress? At least as a citizen, you have that right to ask. You can't say that if I'm allowed to. If he says no, you're not allowed to, फिर क्या करोगे? Right? As a media spokesperson. Anyways, let's come to the point now. So there are a lot of changing rules in Australia. Yeah. So every financial year, the rules keep on changing from one thing to another thing. They keep on changing, going here and there. And so if I write a sentence on this particular case, you understood the background context. Yeah, changing rules. So if I write a sentence like this here, the sentence says, my lawyer informed the changing policies to me. All right, so let's go through this and tell me, guys. Now look at me, everyone. Rather than looking at me, look at the television. Tell me. Let's ask. Hira, can you read the sentence, please, there on the television? What does it say? Batao. My lawyer informed the changing policies to me. The changing rules, the changing policies. Now, Hira, come up with a Hira full answer here and tell me, where do you find the mistake in this sentence? Batao mujhe. Does anyone want orange? No? I want that. Tell me, Hira, my lawyer informed the changing policies to me. Pick a mistake here in this sentence. No, Hira? Okay, let's ask Asif bhai. Asif bhai, tell me. Not liar, to ek hi hai, but lawyer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my lawyer. Have you watched the movie, Jim Carrey's movie, True Lies? True Lies? True Lies, the lawyer. You know, lawyers are supposed to, they lie. If they don't lie, they'll go out of business. Yeah. So True Lies, there's this movie, Jim Carrey is the main lead, and then this guy always lies, and then his family is all upset with him. And one morning he wakes up, he can't lie anymore. God gives him some sort of power. He can't lie. Even if he tries, he can't lie anymore. So if his Janu says, how am I looking? You're looking pathetic and terrible. They can't stop lying. So tell me, now that's a good movie, very humorous movie. Now tell me, my lawyer informed the changing policies to me. My lawyer informed me the changing policy. So Asif goes, the sentence should be, let's write it. So Asif bhai, can you dictate it to me? My lawyer informed me the changing policies. Yeah, my lawyer informed me the changing policies. Nah, Asif bhai, you're wrong. You are wrong, huh? My lawyer informed me about the changing policies. Yeah, about the changing policies. What about this? What do you think about this, Asad bhai? My lawyer informed me about the changing policies. Think about how many think the sentence is right now after using the preposition about. My lawyer informed me about the changing policies. Hira, Mozam bhai, Eva. There's a structure that I want you to learn for inform from now onwards. Skip everything else and remember the structure from now onwards. The structure is very simple. Let's write it here in the bracket. The structure is inform, and what do I have after inform? Inform ke baad I have got a subject. So inform the teachers, inform the citizens, inform the lawyers, inform the students, inform, yeah, could be the people, inform could be anything. Inform ke baad immediately you have a subject, and then immediately after that you will have that particular statement or that particular thing you are informing. You're going to inform. So what do I write? Inform somebody, something. But in between somebody and something, you will always use this. How odd is that? But that's right. Inform somebody of something. Is it clear? If I use this grammar rule, inform somebody of something, could be anything. For example, I'm going to the swimming session, yeah? The timings have changed. So I'd say the staff informed me about, the staff informed me of the new timings. Is it clear? Something like this. Emdad sir informed us of the new timetable, of the new changes in PTE, or of the new changes in listening summary. Could be anything. The government informed the citizens of the election results. The government informed the citizens of the election results. The airline informed the passengers of the changing times, yeah, the departure times or something like that. Inform somebody of something. Is it clear? So let's change these sentences. How can we rephrase sentence number 1? My lawyer informed the changing policies to me. Correct it. Rohit, can you correct the sentence number 1? Abhi liar, it's not liar, it's lawyer. My lawyer informed. So first of all, you can't have changing policies. You need to have your subject immediately after inform. So my lawyer informed me, and then of. My lawyer informed me of the changing policies. What did I get rid of? I got rid of to. I got rid of about. No about, no to. You only use of. And how do you use of? Somebody of something. How easy is this? How about sentence number 2? Batao mujhe Deep, change karo isko. My lawyer informed me about the. Oh, easy peasy. We have to remove about. My lawyer informed me of the changing policies. Can you write this structure, everyone? Inform somebody of something. And I have a quiz for you after that. Oh yeah, both are the same sentences. Oh, let's remove one. Thank you. Yeah. Let's remove one. Yeah. Just write the sentence and write the structure. Inform somebody of something. So if I'm getting successful, yeah, so I would say, I informed my parents about my success. I informed my parents of my success. Is it clear? I informed I informed the success to my parents. I informed the success to my parents? Wrong. I informed my parents of my success. Now I have got a question for you now. Let's write it here. This question is for, let me ask this question to Asad. This question is for you, yeah? So pay attention, look at the sentence and tell me. The sentence says, yeah. Right or wrong, Asad? Tell me. Wrong? The locals informed the robbery to the policeman. Right or wrong? Wrong. Can you correct it? The locals informed of course the policemen of the robbery. Yeah? Is it clear? Of the robbery. How about if I change policemen and let's remove this recipient here completely. So the locals informed the robbery to police. Now tell me. The locals informed police, voila, of the robbery. Yeah, the locals informed police of the robbery, but the sentence is still wrong. You can tell me why. Who can tell me why? Oh, I love this. If you come up with the answer and tell me. Huh? ये कुछ एरो डालना पड़ेगा यहाँ से so that students could go that side, you know. क्या कर सकते हैं? कोई बात नहीं, it's okay, it's all right. देखिए ये क्लास लाइव जा रहा है ना, तो everybody is watching. Yeah. Huh? Wow, look at that. Asad, I'm so glad you came up with the answer. Police is always used with an article the, all the time. You will never ever say police. Police came to my door last night. It's always the police. The police came to my door last night. Is it clear? The police, it's already plural. Is it clear? It's not singular. It's already plural. But you always use article the beforehand. The police. How about this? Policeman. It has to be a policeman. Yeah, if it is one. How about a lot of policemen? It's a policemen. Yeah. But if you're just using word police, it will never come like same. Is the rule with same? It's say your shirt is the same as mine. Similarly, police is a word. It will always come with the police, and it's always plural. Yeah. So कैसे लिखेंगे इसका? The locals informed the police. So this is one extra piece of information we learned here. Police is a plural noun, and it always comes with the beforehand. Is it clear? So the local informed the police of the robbery. So this one is, let me type it here. This one is 100% wrong. Let's come to rule number 4 now. Oh, I love this one. Oh, you will love it too, guys. Now, this rule is one of the important. Let me type it here. Okay, everyone, look at the sentence. What can you see? Read it and tell me what is the answer here. I've given you 4 options here. Tell me what is the answer. So tell me, how many of you think the answer is this? First one. Number 1, yeah? Okay, all right. How many think the answer is this? Number 2, has had. The money that the family has had run out. Nobody? How many of you think the answer is this? Number 3. No one? Jaideep, you're the only one who thinks this way. And how many of you think the answer is this? Last one. Both of them, yeah? Well, how do we solve it actually? How do we solve this particular... How do we solve it? How do you know the answer? What sort of steps do we take to find the answer here? What is the first thing we should look at? The subject. What is the subject? The money. Yeah? The subject is the money. And who is the owner of that money? Or in this case, who was the owner of the money? The family. Yeah? So there are 2 things. The money itself and the owner of that money, who is the family. Yeah? Now you tell me, run out is a word, yeah? So run out. Run out means exhaust, khatam hona, yeah? Ekdam se khatam hona, exhaust. Money is gone. You blow it in the air, run out. Now you tell me, what got run out? Was it the family that got run out, or was it the money that got run out? Of course it was the money that got run out. So you tell me here, money, which is my main subject here, is this money countable or is this uncountable? How do you differentiate between countable and uncountable? Countables always end with S in the end. Countables. Uncountables, you can never make them plural. You can never put s after an uncountable noun. Is it clear? Now tell me, and I'll rephrase and ask this question again. Is money countable or uncountable? It has to be uncountable, because you never say I have monies in my bank. Yeah, so it's always uncountable noun. How about time? Uncountable noun. Yeah. How about liquid? Uncountable. How about equipment? Uncountable. Although we say this is make this a lot of mistakes. They say equipments, but equipments is 100% wrong. Equipments doesn't exist in English dictionary. We always say equipment, camping equipment, photography equipment, yeah, chemical equipment, yeah, mechanical equipment. Equipment is an uncountable noun. Same goes for baggage. Baggage countable, uncountable. And have you heard of this one? Well, have you seen this actually? When you book a flight, आप क्या करते हो? You check for baggages allowance or baggage allowance. Baggage allowance. Baggage is uncountable noun. So, of course, you can say a piece of baggage. Of course, you can say some baggage, but you can't say I've got 3 baggages. Can I have window seat, please? And I've got 3 baggages. Nah. So, baggages. How about furniture? Furniture again, uncountable. Never say furnitures. आज हमने 350 furnitures लाए. No. It has to be furniture. Is it clear? So furniture, uncountable noun. So similarly, in this case, money here is an uncountable. And do you know, when we write an uncountable noun, if I write an uncountable noun like this, water are hot. 100% right, isn't it? Who said yes? Who said yes? Can I say water are hot or hot? Can I say something like this? I can't say, although water is not one single thing, it is an uncountable noun, but it will be still treated as a singular noun when you use it in a sentence. So kaise likhoge? Water is hot, isn't it? So water are hot is wrong. The water is hot, something like this. Is it clear? Or water is polluted, or something like this. Time are an essential entity, or time is an essential. Time is an essential entity, or something like this. Makeup, uncountable. You can't say makeups. You can say different pieces of makeup or something like that. We can't say makeups. Makeup, yeah. You have applied a lot of makeup. Or excessive makeup are, yeah, is. Because it is treated as a singular when you put it in your sentence. Is it clear? Now you tell me here, what has run out? Money. So can I ever say this one? Money have? Can I say money have? Have is used with plural noun. Is it clear? So I can't say money have. Now, before I come to this rule, now what can you see here? You can see 2 subjects. Subject 1, which is the money, and subject 2, which is the family. And both of them are separated by a preposition. Yeah. And you tell me, subject 1 and subject 2, what do we always focus on in this case scenario? For example, if I write something like this, the sentence says, the bridge, ye jo fruits mein bridge hai na, so we can say the bridge, yeah, constructed, yeah, the bridge over the railway lines is, yeah, are made of steel. Tell me, kyun? Wahan pe to construction lines hai, there are railway lines. Why aren't we saying are? Railway lines are. What are we focusing on? We're focusing on bridge. So both of them are separated by a preposition. We're focusing on bridge. So whenever you have a noun phrase 1, let's write this rule here, noun phrase 1, and you have your noun phrase 2, yeah, both of them are separated by a preposition, yeah, you will always focus on the verb. The next verb that will come after this one, the verb will be dependent on noun phrase 1. Is it clear? So noun phrase 1. Ab mujhe batao, in this case scenario, tell me, we'll focus on the family or we'll focus on the money? What ran out? Money. We focus on the money, not the family. So let's de-highlight it and tell me now. The money have, can I say have? Let's remove it because money will be counted as a singular. We can use has but not have. Is it clear? Now all gone. Now you tell me, it could be either the money. Now money had, the money that the family had has run out. Case number 1, money, they had the money. Now they don't have it anymore. Is it clear? How about this? The money that the family has. Has means, what is the difference between has and had? Has and has got different. Has is the effect is still there. Suppose if I say he has a car, that means he's still the owner of the car. He had a car. He's not the owner of that car anymore. Maybe उसने बेच दी बीच में. He's not the owner of the car anymore. Is it clear? Now you tell me in this case, the money that the family has, money they still have the money. How can you go back in the past and say had run out? Because they still have it, isn't it? So you can't use this number 2, isn't it? So this is still wrong. So let's eliminate this. The money they already have it. The money is there, but then why would it run out? Why will it run out? So wrong. Tell me. The money has the money that the family had, जो उनके पास था, अब नहीं है, has run out. That is one case scenario. Number 2, the money that the family had, so far so good, उनके पास था, have run out. Can I say have with money? Have run out. The money have run out. The money has run out. What is the answer here? The answer is had has. Is it clear? So the money that the family had has run out.
These two incidents. Generally, we use had.
Sorry, a little louder.
Whenever we use the had,
Yeah.
this would be two incidents in the past, and then.
Oh, that's a different rule altogether. Had means you're confusing between those two. Had means the activity started in the past. The effect was already done in the past. It's not in the present anymore. Now, for example, if I say something like this, I had eaten the lunch. Yeah. So if somebody says to you, "Are you hungry?" So if you say, "I have eaten the lunch," let me actually change the camera so that other branches can look at me while I explain this. Now look at this. If I say, I have, somebody says, "Are you hungry? तुम भूखे हो?" और तुम respond क्या कर रहे हो? I have eaten the lunch. Do you know what it means? You already did it in the past. You ate it. Eating activity was in the past, but the stomach, the food is still in the stomach. You have it in the lunch. Although you ate it in the past, but the effect is still in the present. You're not hungry. But if you say something like this, "Are you hungry?" and you say, "I had eaten the lunch." Do you know what it means? You ate the lunch earlier on in the past, but then the food got digested. Now you're hungry again. The effect died in the past. The difference between had and has is the has means the activity started in the past. The effect is still in the present. India has remained independent. It became independent in the past. It is still independent. Is it clear? India had remained an independent nation before Britishers came. Mane, it wasn't independent anymore when Britishers came. Is it clear? So simple example, I have eaten the lunch, mane, I'm not hungry. I had eaten the lunch, mane, I'm hungry again. Is it clear? You see the difference? So a simple example say मैंने याद रखा. Difference between has and have. Eaten the lunch. Simple example. Now you tell me here, the answer would be, now is it clear guys? The answer will be the money. So rule क्या है यहाँ पे? The rule that we learned, noun phrase 1 and noun phrase 2 will focus on noun phrase. Now tell me here, the children in the park are playing or is playing? The children in the park are playing or is playing? Children is noun phrase 1. In is preposition. Park is noun phrase 2. We'll focus on noun phrase 1. So children is playing, children are playing. Children are playing. How easy is this? We'll focus on noun phrase 1. If you learn this, is there anyone who's got any confusion with it? This one is very easy and very simple. If you have understood, how many of you understood it? Raise your hands, please. Well done. If you have understood it, I have a quiz for you very quickly. Let's write it here, and you tell me what do you think about this. Let's not use workers. Or let's make it easier. Okay. Let me ask this question to read this sentence, guys. Everyone first. What does the sentence say? The number of careless errors shows show that the report was rushed. Based on the grammar rule we just did earlier on, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले जो हमने grammar rule यहाँ पे किया है, using the same grammar rule, what can you tell me? What is the answer here? Let me ask this. Can you try this, please? Yeah. Na? Rohit? How many of you think it should be showing? Showing is the least favorable answer here. You know why? Do you know why? Because verb ing always requires an auxiliary beforehand. आप नहीं बोल सकते I playing. Don't disturb me, I playing. Can you say don't disturb me, I playing? I playing. What is missing here? Something is missing, isn't it? I am playing. Am क्या है? Auxiliary. Can I say careless errors showing? Or careless errors are showing? Are showing. We require an auxiliary here. So showing तो दूर दूर तक आंसर नहीं हो सकता इस सेंटेंस का. ताई शर्म की बात. Careless showing cannot be the answer here. The answer has to be either. So let's remove this option first. Showing, let's remove it. It could be either show or it could be either shows. And this is my verb here, yeah, my main verb here. And I just told you here, look at this. Your main verb will always depend on will be always dependent on noun phrase 1. So whether to put show or whether to put shows, it will be dependent on noun phrase 1. What is my noun phrase? So we've got two noun phrases here. One, we have a plural noun which is errors. And do we keep it in our mind? We don't have to keep it in our mind because our verb will be dependent on noun phrase 1. What is my noun phrase 1? The number. The number is 50 or the number are 50. How do we say it? The number is 50. Look at that. How easy is this? So the number is singular. And just to make it easy for you, let's replace it with it. Now tell me now, it show or it shows? It shows. And what is the answer? Shows, because the number is always treated as a singular. Now, ये से मुझे एक अच्छी चीज याद आ गई, and this is something you need to learn here as well. Let's make it as grammar rule number 5, and this is one very important grammar rule here, guys. Whenever you see this, yeah, you see a number of, yeah, a number of, it will be followed by a plural noun. By a plural noun. A number of students, a number of teachers, a number of oranges. Yeah, so let's write it here. Plural noun. Yeah, don't copy it yet. Don't copy. The rule is not finished. When you have the number of, बताओ मुझे इस बार क्या होगा? The number will be followed by again a plural noun. The number कैसे होगा? Singular. The number of will be always followed by a plural noun again. Yeah, is it clear? So plural noun. Now the rule is that whenever you have a number of, it will be followed by a plural noun, but the next verb that comes with it will be a singular, will be a plural verb. Plural verb. Kaise? Are. A number of people is or are? A number of people are. A number of people was a word. Were. A number of people has or have? Have. Is it clear? A number of people gain or gains? Gain, because with plural we use gain. Play or plays? Play. Yeah. Watch or watches? Bola? Watch. Yeah. Help or helps? Help. Is it clear? A number of people help. A number of people watch. A number of people see or sees? See. See, plural. Is it clear? But whenever you have the number of, it will immediately be followed by an auxiliary, which is by a plural noun. And plural noun ke baad you will have singular verbs. Singular verbs kya hua? Is. So let's write it here. Is. Was a word. Was. Have or has? Has. Play or plays? Plays. Watch or watches? Watches. Yeah. And then help or helps? Helps. How easy is this? ये एक और रूल यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेन हो गया. But in this particular case now, never make a mistake. So number of students in the hall is 50 or are 50? The number of students. The number is 50. Is it clear? अब मुझे बता, the number of coaching centers have increased or has increased? The number has increased. A number of coaching centers have increased or has increased? Have increased. How easy is this? See the difference? That's why I told you that the number जो हमने यहाँ पे use किया है is always treated as a singular. So कैसे होगा? The number, अभी देखो ना नीचे बोला कौन सा rule apply होगा? Rule number 6. So the number shows or show? The number देखो नीचे देखो यहाँ पे. The number shows or show? Shows. Is it clear? So the answer is shows. So इसमें हमने दो rules सीखे. Can you copy both of them, please? The number of careless errors shows that. Although we have errors there, isn't it? You would get it wrong in the exam. You'll think this way. Careless errors show that. But the focus is not careless errors because we don't focus on noun phrase 2. We always focus on noun phrase 1. And noun phrase 1 ke baad you will use a singular verb. Is it clear? Did you understand this one? Can you write this, everyone, please? Tomorrow we are going to cover participles. And participles, you will love it. You will learn it in a lot more different ways, trust me. If you don't miss tomorrow's grammar session, tomorrow we are going to cover participles and you will love it. If you haven't heard of this word before, I'll make it very easy for you. Yeah, do you have any doubts with whatever we just did today? Yeah, all those grammar rules, yeah? All good? All right, guys, we finished with this grammar session. Other branches, can we please disconnect and we start with our regular PTE practice. Everyone, please disconnect. Thank you. People who are watching us online, thank you so much for being part of this Emdad's community. Yeah, every time I say this, it feels weird. Like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon if you want to get regular notifications. All right. Thank you, everyone.